Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Golden State Warriors enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers? Round one, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the one. And for the Warriors, down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for them. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. You look at the Warriors. On paper, this looks like a slam dunk, no pun intended. But game ones can be tricky.
Yeah, especially at the start where teams are feeling each other out. But the energy of the crowd and the way they've played all year, it's hard to imagine them dropping this one.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Butler on the wing. And a deep three from Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside. There's the drive. Rebound by Wiggins.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Curry. The three ball. Another three for Golden State.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Curry, outside Butler. Curry passes to Wiggins. Now here's Poole. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Poole outside. Now Curry. Now Green. Is covered by Ayton. Here's Poole. The three from Curry. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Yeah, Lucas Arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Back to Poole. Butler on the wing. And here's Curry, guarded by Doncic. Wiggins for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles. And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Ayton passes to Doncic, out to James. Offensive rebound. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They're trailing by 2. Basket counts.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. rebound by Wiggins. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Back to Curry. It's Poole on the wing. Wiggins outside. The kick out. Curry drains the triple. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lakers trail by 3. Inside. Deflects the pass. James outside. Pass to Ayton. He shoots a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Butler on the wing. Back to Wiggins. Poole outside. 4-3. Wiggins, no good. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Curry fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura, right side. Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Poole. Still no points. Curry passes to Poole. Wiggins for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Here's Wiggins. The 3 from Curry. And Reeves pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic, good. Doncic has got 10 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Butler, and here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 17.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. James with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. James passes to Doncic. Oh, Green with a block.
and still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
Wiggins outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And it's Hachimura missing. The Warriors have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Curry. This one for three. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And that one falls to Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
In for Jackson Davis. Warriors on D. 6-point game. Now here's Post. Defended by Smart. It's stolen by Smart. Can they get it? That one goes. Count it.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
On the wing, Curry. Defended by Smart. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Doncic into the lane. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry. And he's got 28 now. Smart with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Curry. Connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Curry. Give him 31 now. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Now here's Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Left side, Podziemski. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Right side, Curry. Here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Connect. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
Outside Podziemski. Curry against Smart. And here's Thompson for three. And the Warriors with another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean,
good. Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
and you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Warriors lead by 12. They've got Klay Thompson. Jimmy Butler out there with Kuminga. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Podziemski in at the point. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and Klay makes that three look so easy.
It's hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Thompson, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's tipped. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Moody passes to Kuminga. Outside Podziemski from deep. And the Warriors with another three.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Pass to Connect. Back to Reeves. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Podziemski. Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Reeves. Thompson's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Reeves. Over Moody. No good off the glass. The Warriors lead by 17. to the left side wing. Shot is up. And there's Thompson on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Reeves, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys. Drawing the foul there because he's fearless.